What's up, B? It's your boy B. Oscar Bunce. And I'm here sharing more thoughts that's been going through my mind, sharing more emotions that I've been feeling, more sensations that I became aware of within my body and my nervous system, and bringing them here to articulate them in a form that we can all learn from, including myself. I came to a discovery a while ago, a couple years of my life, that the things that I talk about with other people, where a lot of times I'm mirroring them, I'm being in a position of mirroring, and I'm sharing what they are needing to hear in that time, where ego-wise, I'm thinking I'm just talking about things that I like, where in truth, what's going on is that my mirror is reflecting what it is being in front of. So, for example, if I am in front of a girl named Sarah, in that moment, my energy instantly becomes a mirror for whatever Sarah is. So it doesn't mean I'm not being me, because me itself is the mirror. Although the things that I am projecting out are mirrored energies of Sarah. So these are still my energies, but it's just mirroring Sarah so that Sarah can see herself in me. And what I have discovered from doing that for so long, I came across an aspect of myself that wanted to know what was truly me then. Like, if I'm always mirroring someone else while I'm around people, and I'm only truly speaking to myself when I'm with myself, and even then, the way that I connect and the sensitivity that I have, I'm still connected to individuals within my mind. And so when I'm with myself, I don't be in my mind, I be in my body. But when I'm around other people, I'm in the mind, because my mirror gift is in my mind. It's not in my body. My body doesn't mirror other people, but my mind does. And so I'm speaking to somebody who also mirrors people within the mind. And the mind plays a huge part in who we are in this physical reality. And so we just can't brush past that. And we also don't have to look at it as a negative thing, because it doesn't have to be negative or positive. It is just what it is. We have the ability, and based on the circumstances, we are using it to our best ability. And so when we're not aware of this gift, and at times when I'm not conscious that I'm mirroring someone, because even though I have this awareness that I do this, I'm not always conscious that I'm doing it. And so those small moments when I'm not conscious that I'm doing something is a teaching moment for me to be more conscious of how I'm mirroring other people too. And so to me, it may look like I'm mirroring Sarah. As Sarah becomes more conscious, it will look like Sarah is mirroring me. And then as we get to a point, as we continue evolving, we get to a point that there's no me or her. It was always one being. It was always one being seeing itself. But both selves are conscious of itself. That's deep, ain't it? That's some deep stuff. And it's beautiful at the same time, because when you get to this level, you don't have to explain no more. It's like you sit in reverence. You sit in it. You sit in it, and you allow yourself to watch your ego crumble, trying to understand it. Trying to understand things that you know it cannot ever comprehend, but it can experience. That's the difference. The ego can experience things that it doesn't need to understand. What understands the concepts already moving. The fact that energy is in motion all times means it's already understanding that it knows what it needs to do. Everything that knows what it needs to do is already doing it. It's called instinct. And so anything else is choice. And so we do have the choice in the moment of our awareness to choose to continue to mirror this individual, or to portray what you choose to portray in that moment. So neither is good or bad until you choose that it's good or bad, or someone choose that for you and you take on their choice. See how that fly hit me in my nose? Because sometimes there are those who watch you and want to have what you have, and think that they can do something different with the gifts that you have. And if they had those gifts, they would have made this decision. But who knows if that decision truly would have been beneficial for you or them. These gifts are yours, are mine, for a reason. We have them so that we can use them to navigate within our physical reality. It don't have to be explained more than that. You have these abilities to aid you to navigate you through this physical reality. If they wasn't meant to be used within this reality, they wouldn't be portrayed through this vessel. But there is a big difference between your ego using these skills and you allowing yourself to follow your spirit code, your spirit choices and guidance when it comes to how you use your natural born gifts. Living in spirit, you will no longer suffer. You will no longer go hungry. You will no longer be dehydrated because you will continuously be plugged in to a generator, a part of you that is continuously giving you vitality, giving you insight, giving you clarity, giving you truth. Doesn't mean your ego, which is the operator, isn't needed. Doesn't mean that your destroyer part of yourself isn't needed. You got the generator, the operator, and destroyer. And these different parts of you, the mind, the ego, the shadow, these different parts are all different layers that combine to create God, God, the God of you, the God within yourself. Because we all have source energy in us. We all have a generator, an operator, and a destroyer. A part of us that generates energy. A part of us that operates that energy. A part of us that decides and chooses what things needs to be destroyed that we create in this physical reality. By connecting to the God in us, we are able to operate with the God outside of us. With the gods out of us. The energies out of us. The energies in us connects to the energy outside of us, as within, as without, as above, so below. As above, so below isn't really talking about the physical above and below. It's talking about the internal above and below, the shadows and the light, the darkness and the light. And I said those two variations for a reason, because you have the shadow realm that hides in the darkness. Shadows isn't darkness, it's a disfiguration of lights. Light isn't order. Light is chaos. Darkness is order. Good and evil was born from morality. Something that we needed in this reality. Hey, bars, ain't it? And so, understand that when you're truly channeling knowledge and when you're truly channeling wisdom from your inner Akashic, the way that the knowledge portrays itself won't always be what the ego wants to hear, but what the ego needs to experience. That's your boy. That's your message. It's your boy Eat Down. I had to get up out the channel because I'm sitting here trying to say it's Biaz or Bunte, you feel me? But in a sense, even with me saying I am something, I am still moving in my ego. Because spirit doesn't need to be anything but what it is. And what it is an energy. It's an essence. It's something that dwells within all. It takes many shapes and many forms. You know? You see, the ego was going to close that message out, but the spirit wasn't done. The ego felt like, look, at the time, oh, it's too long. The video is too long. The video is too long. But the being that I am, I share my messages. I share my messages. I share my messages. And then when I internally feel it is done, I'm done. Who listen, listen. Who don't, don't. It's okay. Because I know who I am. I know who I was. And I can see who I'm going to be. And even when I don't know who that is, and even when I don't see that individual, I am always growing. I am always moving and shifting because change and evolution is a natural instinct within DNA. DNA is going to always evolve. And as DNA evolves, so does consciousness. And as consciousness evolves, we are able to experience higher and also lower states of being. We perceive lower consciousness. No, we perceive lower states of being and mistake it as lower consciousness than ourselves, when in truth they are just existing in a lower state of being, in a lower reality. For example, just because an animal is a lower state of being than a human doesn't mean that an animal cannot be more conscious than certain human beings. That animal bloodline could definitely have elevated itself to become able to be vessels for higher forms of consciousness to manifest itself through it. That's where we have spirit animals from, where these different animal vessels are able to be used by your spirit guides, your ancestors, to deliver you messages. Different mediums can become vessels. Your body is a medium for spirits. It's a vessel. And within this vessel, different components lay within. Many universes lay within. Every cell is a universe in itself. And they come together to create you. Mine came together to create me. But that's the message right there. The message is there are times when there's no fucking message. And you're just going to make videos and you're going to post them. Because by you just sharing what you're experiencing in a moment, you are not only helping yourself, you're also going to help others who also need to learn to just live in the moment. Because life is a experience. And by experiencing life, you are living.